Okay. We're going to start. Start at training. Hello. My name is Sniper Hunter, and we are here playing Splinter Cell. It was made in I think it came out in 2002. I'm just pretty much going to do a walkthrough with it and have some fun. There are spots in here where I will get a little frustrated, but it's all time stuff, so when that happens, then I'll probably try to speed through some of that, because it may take me a bit. But other than that, I'll give you some codes that you wouldn't get until later on in levels. I'll show you some Easter eggs when they come in. Stuff like that, because there's some pretty funny Easter eggs in this game, so it'll be fun. We're gonna start out with the training.
Canceled a trip to Georgia this morning after the suicide bomb assassination of that country's president by separatist rebels from the Abkhazia region. Continued fighting in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions has hindered Georgia's hopes of integration into Western institutions. Industry baron Kombain Nikolad seized power today in a bloodless coup, installing himself in the presidential palace behind a wall of political and military support. The charismatic billionaire plans on holding elections within a matter of days to affirm his seat of power, and promises a pristine and profitable relationship with America and the West. Bringing high-speed fiber optic connectivity to areas of Eastern Europe that less than a decade past didn't have telephones. The technological leap is due largely to the efforts of rising information industries in the Netherlands, and especially Georgia, where the Vice President called his visit to Georgia an honor, and called Georgian President Kombain Nikolad a man with his eyes on the future.
Okay, so yeah, when there's these cutscenes, I probably won't say anything just so you guys be immersed into the story as much as I am. I'm a big Tom Clancy fan. I love the games. Splinter Cell is my number one. I've spent lots and lots of hours playing this game over and over again, so hopefully I remember a lot of it, and there will be some, because I used to play on with a controller. Now I'm with mouse and keyboard, so the controls are a little different. I just have to get used to it. There is some adult humor in it, but it isn't really bad. You'll see.
Sam Fisher. I can't believe you beat me here.
I like to be early. Hello, Colonel.
You can use my name. The room's safe.
Lambert.
Good to see you again. I trust NSA orientation is going well?
Well enough. Everybody's been real coy about what exactly I'm allowed to know.
It's the nature of the agency. We don't let any one person know everything, which means we've all got to work together.
Even though I'll be out there alone.
You'll be transmitting to us in more ways than you can imagine, and we'll be online through your earpiece and OPSAT.
And that's how we're handling training.
Yep. Sorry to make you run the course. I know you've been taking care of yourself.
I haven't been in the field in years.
Sure. But tradecraft is something you don't forget. It's like riding a bike.
Or wearing high heels.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how nervous the brass is about exercising the Fifth Freedom.
I'll be good.
Be better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance. I'll see you on the far side of the course. All right, Sam, let's get started. Can you hear me clearly?
Hi there.
Good. That means the implanted speaker is working correctly. Now, the technicians here want to calibrate your equipment. Can you turn to the red emergency light on the wall to your left? Great. Now the one on your right. Okay, same thing for pitch. Look for another light up in the rafters on the ceiling. Excellent. Now look for one on the ground in front of you. All right, Fisher, we'll get through this as quickly as possible. We'll start simple. Climb up onto that ledge, over that pool.
Okay, yeah, before we do that, I am just gonna run over here, because there are two doors. One on this side, one on the opposite side. And they have some stuff in it. Let's go and turn on this light real quick. There's a lockpick over here. You can grab it. And then we'll just jump back down. So yeah, you gotta get over there. Okay, so the code for here is 5656. And you get to meet Grimm's daughter, who comes in like after this. You only get to see her abruptly just putting stuff in your head, but if you talk to her, you get to get some background on like Third Echelon and, you know, how you two know each other and all that great stuff.
Who are you?
You must be Sam Fisher. I'm Anne of Grimm's daughter. Pleased to meet you.
Third Echelon lead programmer.
You've done your homework.
Some of it. I'm still a little foggy on my OPSAT.
The Operation Satellite Uplink. Basically just a multi-million tax dollar PDA, but it'll tally everything you'll need to know to complete your missions, so make sure you're comfortable with the interface. No need to introduce yourself. I've already got an earful of your history from Lambert.
I'm not as mean as he says.
On the contrary, the man thinks you should be canonized.
What? The saint of shady causes.
I don't know. How about the saint of well-directed sins?
You were involved with Second Echelon, right?
Yeah, briefly. I had some ideological differences.
Like what?
It didn't respect the human element.
Were you there for the burnout in 2000?
Yeah. But I don't even have clearance to think about it.
Yep. So that's some little bit of tidbit of history, and you wouldn't get this information until like you already passed the course to get into this room. So what we'll do is we'll just go over here and we'll jump on this wall. We'll scoot over a little bit, and I'll just...
We'll let you do your thing here. You're looking at your basic assault course. I'll chime back in once you've passed it.
Yeah. Let's get on this. There's gonna be a lot of little cutscenes kind of stopping us here and there, but it'll be fine. We'll get through it pretty quickly. If you want to land quieter, pick your feet up. If not, you'll just make a lot of noise. Okay, C, let you crouch. Wonder stuff. Okay. Okay, so they don't actually tell you like how to do it. Okay, so if you get closer to one wall than the other, you can actually do the split jump, which you'll end up using a lot. Which I don't know any man who can stand on a wall just using his toes. So that far apart. But I don't know any woman that can do that too. Well, unless you're a ballerina, I guess you could do that. But yeah. He's pretty amazing. Oh, and these little boxes on the sides, they kind of give you hints on like how to do the things that they're asking you to do. You know, just in case you get stuck. The reason I turned around before that is because by the time you make it there, you can't even lift your feet up to get through those holes, so. Just climb over the gate like a little spider monkey. Nope, nope. I said over the gate. I said over the gate. Okay. And this is Q. The next wall. Climbing up, climbing up. Okay, so we will...
Good job, Fisher. As soon as you can find a way over the gate, we'll move on to covert ops training.
Okay. Okay, so, like before, you just kind of get as close to that wall as possible. You'll get over. So, that lockpick I got actually lets you into this room. Which... yeah, so you just click on your lockpicks and then use S, W, A, and D. You find out which one lets you do it. And that's how you get in. Okay. Open it. Okay, so this is the computer that actually gives you the code to Grim Daughter's hidey hole. Get the note stick. Yay! Okay. Then we just go through this little garage door. And now we're gonna start doing the training part of it. Other than, you know, the course.
You're moving on into covert ops. The objective is to sneak through the area without being detected. We've got live bodies in there. Some of the top CIA instructors have kindly volunteered to be your victims.
I just noticed that Lambert kind of walks in like a villain. He's like, arr. Okay. Tap the door to open. You stand in front of it and press internet key. Okay. You can also peek through the door by selecting door when pressing the internet key. Yeah, never really peek, but oh well.
The next door is locked, Sam. You'll need to use your lockpicks to get through it.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. So I already have them kind of... I already have them on, as you can see. So you just go over here. Crouch into the room.
This next door is keypad locked. The man guarding the door has the code to open it, but he's been instructed not to cooperate. Convince him otherwise.
Okay. We're interrogate this guy. If a character starts to move a little bit, like they start to kind of like stretch or whatever, don't move. They hear you. All of a sudden, I don't get it, but they do.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're not going easy on me, are you?
Not so tight. That hurts.
Sorry about that. What's the door code?
28469.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Likewise. 28469.
Okay. 28469.
This next door is retinal scanner locked. These things are cheap and near impossible to hack. Fortunately, it's just a matter of getting the right eyes to the scanner, usually an officer. The gentleman ahead is registered for the scanner. Convince him to open the door for you.
That door is not happy.
I heard you.
Damn it!
Sam, that's not the purpose of this part of the training.
I hit jump.
Let's try again.
It's not jump. God damn it. Just ignore that. Nothing happened.
Radio check.
Yeah. First try. You can just go over here to your retinal scanner, click on it, press their little face against it. He has to do what you tell him to do. We'll just take him into this little corner over here. And walk out like nothing happened. No one's missing.
Let's work on stealth. Your gun should always be a last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your outfit connected to a visibility meter on your OPSAT. If the meter's at 4, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. At 0, you're a ghost's shadow.
Okay. Gun. Okay, so we have to go and take these lights out. That's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I tried to brighten it up as much as I can for you guys, so you guys aren't having to look into the darkness. Our night vision goggles. What's this? We can sneak right past this camera. Any cameras that look like a box, like a box, like you kind of have to use the dark to get past.
Some cameras are more fragile, and all you'll need to do to get past them is shoot them.
Cameras that look like that one, that's where it's kind of almost like almost a hexagon look to it. Those are the ones you have to shoot. If I can. There we go. If you get it, it'll stop moving, and then you don't have to sneak in the shadows anymore. You can just go to the next place as fast as you want. as long as there's no one else around.
Sometimes the only way to pass a camera will be to stick to existing shadows and time your movements.
Okay, so, like again, that's a box-shaped one. Pretty easy getting past them.
Knock out the guard in the corridor and hide his body before the patrolling guard finds it.
Yeah, if I can, I'll usually try to drag, just like while they're still alive, or awake. Don't want to say alive. While they're still coherent, I will just like bring them with me. Ow! And then
Okay, now Fisher, let's bring
knock
in
their
another
body
guard
out
to evaluate your work.
in wherever I want to hide it. If I don't get that chance, I will just pick up the body and just like move it wherever.
Report and relay.
The guards practically see nothing.
Good work, Sam. Remember that discretion is critical to our operations. Covering up the evidence of your passing through will go a long way towards proving our usefulness in the field.
Okay, now we get to just go on our way to the next room.
The next hallway's the same idea, but for sound. I'll be monitoring a few hidden mics.
Okay, so everything in this room, it's like you have to do everything pretty much crouching. Any slight noise will make you have to start all the way back over. So try to take your jumps as lightly as possible. You can jump from crouch and then go back into crouch. Gotta watch where you're walking. Don't want to hit the chains. Glass, you have to walk a certain way. So then you don't, I call it the little bunny hops. But I think you can actually kind of zigzag around them a little bit.
Have you started yet? Fisher! Holy Christmas, you're at the end. Phenomenal work. Let's move on.
That's gotta be him.
Yep. Sam Fisher, let me introduce you to Vernon Wilkes Jr.
Hello.
Hey, I've heard crazy things about your work.
I hope you don't mind. I told him some of your stories from Kuwait.
We're all friends here.
Right on.
Junior Wilkes is a longtime NSA employee. He'll be your wheels, wings, and weapons. He coordinates transportation and equipment.
Great.
For sure. Man, you must be itching to get back out in the field, huh?
It's all I'm good at.
Well, it's all we need. Welcome to the NSA.
I'm sure things are going to come together famously. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative, and we're going to have a lot to prove.
Right.
The two of you will be Third Echelon's first team on the ground. Be ready for it, and do us proud. Welcome to the NSA.
Okay, so that was the training. It's pretty simple. Just following directions a little bit. Just let you play with, you know, the controls. There are other controls in here that you don't get to actually play with until you're later they're further into the game. But what I'll do is I'll go through one whole, like, it's like a half a mission, but it is a mission, until we have to go to the next spot, and then yeah. And then I'll do some other missions, like, in another video. But here we go.
This is going to sting.
Go ahead.
Hold that.
Christ, this is spooky.
What's that?
Grim sticking wires in your head, man.
I just need to sync the encryption signature between his subdermals and Fort Meade.
Don't like that.
I know. It's for after we land. You better hurry up, Grim. We touch down in Georgia in 15.
I'm already done. Lambert? Hey, Irving, do you read me?
Tell her I read her.
He reads you.
Good. You ready to get to work?
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You know what you need to. The CIA lost a mole inside Georgian President Combay Nicoladz's cabinet. Her name is Alice Madison. They sent in Agent William Robert Blaustein to find her and lost him too.
Are we working with the CIA's cooperation?
Blaustein is outfitted with subdermals just like yours. That'll be your best lead to find him.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll tell you what you need to know. You're not out there alone, Fisher. Through me, you're attached to a dozen of the best NSA minds we have. There are political complexities with Georgia you'd need a week to understand.
I've just about memorized the speech, Lambert.
Well, start believing it. This is Third Echelon's maiden voyage, and we need it to go smooth as butter. You're about to touch down in Georgia. Get ready.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be doing this, and I just looked over at my chat with my editor, and he sent me a really cool logo. I'm kind of speechless over here right now, so I'm gonna try not to look at it too much, but it's pretty gnarly, and I can't wait to use it. It's so freaking cool. Oh my god. Oh, I'm hot. Oh. Whew. Oh, this is great.
Fisher, the sun's down. Time to go to work. Finding Agent Blaustein's our first priority. You're to locate him through a local NSA contact.
I'm on my way.
And stay off the streets. There's a heavy cop presence in this town. We don't have Washington's backing if this turns into an incident. Details on your OPSAT.
Okay, so yeah, most of everything we're doing is off the streets. We will be doing roof chops and power lines, balconies, stuff like that for a little bit. This one just takes us to a little underground tunnel area. Climb this pipe. Okay.
Don't tell me.
The
Your
far
unit
feet.
is inside there.
Sam, Grim's daughter here. I say jump. Don't ask how high, just do it. You should get through this fine. There's a room directly across the hall. Go there now. Sam, sorry about that. Get back into the hall and go to the stairwell at the far end. Make it fast. You've only got a few seconds.
So we are just gonna shimmy over this pipe a little bit.
Jesus, but that was close. Take a left just ahead and cut through the room. You'll find a stairwell on the opposite corner. Take it to the top floor.
Okay, we gotta watch out for some of these fires. They will burn the shit out of us.
The contact is in this room. Let's hope to God he's still alive.
Georgian.
Yeah,
I'm NSA. We're gonna get you out of here.
don't bother. I'm as good as dead. You're looking for Blaustin and Madison.
Yeah.
Madison was deep into Nikolaz's cabinet. She was onto something big. Blaustin must have figured it out.
How do I find him?
Blaustin's black box, the tracking relay for his subdermals. It's stashed in his safe house just east of Moravi Square.
Lambert, do we have resources to evac this guy?
I said don't bother. Whatever Madison found, it's big. She kept saying proof would mean war. I think Nikolaz wanted...
Georgian checked out.
Leave the corpse for the fire. He has to explain to his family.
You've got a safe exit on the west side of the room. Take it.
Okay, so this room is filled up with smoke, obviously from the fire. So there's a skylight in here. There. It'll help ease up some of the smoke so you can actually see the door. Then you go in here.
That was pretty tight. You still breathing?
Doing my best.
Good. Blaustin's black box is your next objective. He's running standard agency tradecraft. You'll find the box behind a fake bookshelf or roll panel.
Okay, so we'll go here and we will hit let's save. We'll put Georgia apps, because that's where we're heading, is in a Georgian apartment. The other thing is we can go and you can look at your settings and whatnot. This is where we're heading and tells you your goals. So we'll have to find the black box, and we can't kill any civilians, and if we touch the street, both of those are failures for right now. These are the things that we've pulled off of computers. This one is your map of the area that tells you like exactly where you're gonna go, you know, so on and so forth. Parts of these are actually on the road, but we're only gonna make it I'll show you in a little bit where we actually make it to. No, you saw nothing. Get up. Okay. Like I said, nothing. Easy as pie. Yeah.
Put Gringo on. Because those are my orders. I speak to Vyacheslav Gringo or nobody. As Gringo, sir. This is Ketevan. We finished searching the Americans' apartment. There is nothing else there. If 5 more bugs, 2 cameras, and some electronics we can't ID. They are already on their way to the ministry. Of course. Thank you, sir.
Go behind this guy. Come on, leaf. Okay, so... Sometimes you can't figure out where the footsteps are coming from. Maybe he won't see me. Perched in the window. Like Batman.
How the hell? How the hell?
I am not involved! Don't shoot!
Stupid. Okay. Well... we will just pick up this body. And put it in the bushes. Or just down here. Okay. So there's no one else in here. Usually I could shoot him like one time in the head and they're down. Okay, so we'll use the computer real quick. There's a lot of bottles and everything around, which we'll end up using the bottles. Try not to run around too much. Grab the med kit. Your health bar is that, obviously the green beam on the right hand side that's kind of vertical. And then, yeah, it shows you how many bullets you have, what weapon you got going, if you have any notes, things to look for. Yeah. Open up this guy. Use the computer.
Dang!
What's the news?
Blaustein's heart stopped beating 43 hours ago.
Any reason the CIA wouldn't know about this?
Nope.
Nice of them to share.
The subdermal went offline 6 hours after he died. Last active position was in a police station a few blocks away. Check your OPSAT.
Okay. So, check our... We've got those notes. Okay, so the door to Blaustein's balcony, which is in the apartment we're in, is 091772. Zero 91772. Okay. And yep, we will carry this on to the next time. Bye.